Now, the only way I know how to do this is by going in depth. Okay, so I'm going to go deep and show you what happens. And the funny thing is, you know this. Everyone knows this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to go deep and show you what happens, like in the boardroom of some huge brands, right? So this is All Pro. I don't know if you know. Probably no one knows All Pro. But let's read the package. We buy our soya beans. So first of all, this is a chocolate drink, a little chocolate drink, by a huge company named All Pro. Right? They're doing a promo on it right now, so they offered it free at a run. This is how you get in people's mind and get people to consume products and get people to buy more, etc. So now everybody that went to that run will remember that this is so funny how the mind works. You will always remember that this, like when you were tired, when you were super tired, this made you feel better. This is how the mind works. Okay? And this is why companies that put that amount of money into promotions will always succeed. Always. And I'm telling you, like, I don't know how to say this more. They will always succeed if they put that amount of product into promotion with a certain amount of thought. So the first thing is when they were promoting this new product. Yeah. So the first thing they do is they put a lot of languages on it. So if you look above here, you see smack, gut, sabor, and gusto. Now, gusto is, sabor is taste, soya chocolate. It's soya choco, taste. So they thought about that. They put all of the different languages because they don't want to get held back by any country at all. Like, I was doing this product for a person that wanted to send it to Canada. And I remember back in that day, we had to pay a lot of money to get the product, the label translated, right? I remember, as a matter of fact, it was $28,000 the person charged us to translate the stuff on it from English to French and have both languages on the label because she wanted to get her product into Canada. The funny thing is that deal, I think at the time, didn't make her a lot of money, but the fantasy of getting your Jamaican product into Canada just made her do it. The fantasy of the possibility of getting, like, for me, if I'm doing a product and it's not going to turn over money, no matter how it feels cool to get my product into a certain market, if it's not giving me profit, I am not doing it. I will never do it. If it gives me profit to send it into that market, then yeah, of course you do it. But if it doesn't bring profit, I'm not doing it. And this is how you should think about business. Anyway, moving into the depth of this product, right? Now, these companies know that, okay, a lot of people don't read, but sometimes people actually take up the box and read. And they want to make sure, this happens in boardroom companies when they develop a product, as a matter of fact, among many people, especially at a company this big. They want to make sure that when people do read, they have all the information at hand. So if you look at this product, you'll see right away that it's vegan, right? You'll see that it's vegan, and you'll see the website right below it. The Facebook, you'll see all of the numbers, info-b@allpro.com, etc., etc. All of the numbers, you'll see the address. Of course, the barcode, that's normal. Then you go in the back and you see all of the energy levels, ingredients, etc. Right? That's normal. Some of them, some people just hide. This is really, really important. The source of protein to people who care about health and gym goers and weight lost people, etc. That's really, really important. So they put that at the front of the box. A lot of people don't. A lot of Jamaican products. This is focusing on Jamaican products. A lot of Jamaican products that I've seen, they don't put a lot of information on the front of the bottle. I don't know why. Yeah, because the products that I see do well, they put the important stuff at the front of the bottle. They splash this to the side because it's also important as well. It's 30% less sugars. Don't know what sugar that is, because they put a little star there. So somewhere else on the package, you will see, a little note saying that they mean it come from fruits, etc., etc., something like that. And great taste, source of protein. So they put everything on the package and they think about everything. Now, the straw, right? They probably thought about it and they probably tested it on a few consumers. You've seen this straw already. Yeah. I've seen this straw. I've seen this straw on products that come to Jamaica, etc. But anyway, they probably got a review or they saw a review that people don't like the turning straw, etc. And this was easier and this fits nicer on the bottle, the box, whatever they putting it in. But honestly, then they have a little protects what's good Tetra Pak. So they're highlighting the fact that they care about the packaging, because even the packaging is protecting you. So it's not bad for the environment. But all of these things, mixed board, FSC, etc., supports FSC. All of these things you need to think about when you're doing the product. If your product, instantly when a person picks up this package, they know that it's a lot of thought went into this product. A lot of thought went into this product. That's all. And you know that it comes from a company that when you drink it, you know, it's not very trouble because all of the information. Some people are allergic to soya, so they'll receipt right away and they don't have soya. But I want you to think about that when you're creating your products. Think about the consumer. Think about what applies to the consumer. Think about what the consumer needs. And the second thing you need to do is make sure that whenever you do the label for your product, you think about what markets you want to get into long before you do the label for your product. So if you want to just focus on a certain amount of markets, and there's a lot of people in English markets, but think outside the box sometime. If you think you want to get into another market, start putting other languages on your label, because you will access markets that other people can't. For instance, this product, when they go to a distributor with this product, right? When the big manufacturer go to a distributor, this big manufacturer go to a distributor with this product, and they have the distributors all over the world. There's no country that will stop it. This can go to Spain, this can go to Italy, this can go to Canada, this can go to Germany, this can go to anywhere in the world. Right? Like this can go to anywhere in the world and be consumed by people. It's if you think about it, it's so simple. As a matter of fact, the next Jamaican product that puts a different language on their label will have access and really market it. Just find a distributor. The process is this. Just don't recreate the wheel. All right? Don't recreate the wheel. Try hard not to recreate the wheel. Protect yourself. Because I've known producers who go into deals with distributors and lose a lot of money, right? So protect yourself. If you want to go to a big distributor, if you want another distributor to distribute your product, I would suggest you go to that country, wherever they are, sit down with them, see how the company works, sign a contract with them, of course. If their first order is huge, I would suggest you get a deposit. Okay, if they want the product, they will pay the deposit. If they don't want the product, they won't pay the deposit. But I've known manufacturers, especially in Jamaica, going to deals with distributors and get antsy and feel good because they're signing a huge contract and the person order 100 and 1,000 cases, etc. And the distributor take it, sell the product, and gone. Just make sure that whatever you do, how this is for another conversation, but how I do it, just to give you a little, you know what I mean, insight into how I do it. How I do it is the cost of product. I make sure, right, that the deposit I get covers the cost of the product 100%. Not even so that you don't lose. It covers the cost of the product and more. So you take into consideration the manufacturing time, etc. So even if you don't get all of that payment from your distributor, it's not that bad. It's bad because you didn't make profit on the product, but it's not that bad. You can cover yourself. You can pay for the cost that it costs to take a packaging. Your company don't go under. Don't always. That's why I try and push into Jamaica and say, don't always focus on price. Don't do it. Try and focus on value. I know I know there are other products in the market that, because if you think about this, it is going to be very hard for you to produce a product by hand and match this. But you can tell people that handmade products are very valuable nowadays in the marketplace. You can put handmade straight across. Handmade, made at home, you know what I mean? People who care. Then of course you're going to put on your social media platform that you are well dressed, you did it in a clean environment, etc. Because they're going to look. They're going to look. They're going to look, especially if it's a new product, they're going to look on social media to find out if you're following all of the, you know what I mean, things that needs to be followed to protect themselves. So really think about that. Really think about that. And always think about, you know, how can I get into new products? Not specifically how can I get to make new products. Be careful about how many products you spit out at a time. Because I can tell you this is a big mistake as well of Jamaicans that I've seen. They come out with too many products at one time and they can't handle what it takes to produce, buy the ingredients for the different products, etc., etc. So yeah, think about all of that. If this video helped you any at all, subscribe to my YouTube channel first of all. Follow me on all platforms. I am going to help every single Jamaican. I'm going to help them with all that is in my head that I've used online and it has worked. That I've tested in an online company and it worked and it could work. Doing it with just an internet connection and a laptop. Yeah, for those interested in managing accounts for clients, you can do it from anywhere in the world. All you need is a connection. For the producers and the manufacturers watching this, you can get your product anywhere in the world. It's nothing is like it was never impossible before. I think honestly, we were just scared. Yeah, as Jamaicans. But we have done trade shows and seen the distributors come through, and a lot of the times the distributors don't pay our products that much mind because they know that we can't keep up with the, like if they were to give us proper orders month to month, we couldn't keep up with the what should I say, we couldn't keep up with the supply, we couldn't supply them. But don't limit yourself. The minute you reach a point where you think you are losing control of supply, so you have demand and supply, the minute you think you are losing control because the demand is too high for your product, don't step it up fast. Take your time and look for a manufacturer, because no matter what, there are principles to every business. There's principles to every business. If you grow too fast, it is going to be very expensive. There's another way to grow fast, which is collaboration. Just collaborate with another brand and produce out of their facility. That's the fastest way to grow fast. Sometimes finding a manufacturer can be challenging, but if you see the potential where your product can really go far with that much more supply, like it's in so much demand, and be very careful how you share your ingredients. I don't need to tell you that. Be very careful how you share your recipes. Be very careful. Just protect yourself at every point, and you can always protect yourself with a contract. And as I do up a contract templates are online. If you need help to find contracts, just message me and I'll help you to find contracts online. But it's no longer impossible. Like literally, if you think about it, everything is possible if you do the right process. Just take your time. It's more fun, it's nicer, it's more valuable when you do it on your own. I can tell you that from experience. It's more valuable when you do it on your own, because success is not just about money. The money will come. And to be quite honest, if you look at the principles of it, money is easy to make. This is not a joke. I'm not just saying this because I am cocky or, you know what I mean, confident but money, in fact, is easy to make. If you, the one thing I can tell you, if you solve problems for people, you will never be broke. If you solve problems for people, you will never be broke. And this goes for anything in life. Like this product is solving hunger for instance. But if you solve problem for people, that's just, you know what I mean. Yeah, this is why I started, as a matter of fact, this is why I started my entrepreneur journey in the service industry. Because if you solve problems for people, you will never be broke. Sorry, this video for long. Was so long. Peace.